Hi there, my name is Jenny Watson and I'm here to show you a great recipe for a carb-free bread option. Yes, you heard me say it right, carb-free bread option. This is a protein-based bread made with eggs, and I will tell you, as a person who does not eat eggs, I don't like them. I do not like them, Sam, I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. I really do not eat eggs by themselves, fried, boiled, broiled, poached, hard-boiled, whatever. I don't eat them. They're not my thing. Even sometimes I have to send French toast back to have it cooked better because it's not done enough. It's a little too eggy for me. So, don't mind the dogs wrestling each other in the background. You'll hear that noise. But I wanted to share a recipe for cloud bread. So cloud bread is it is an egg-based kind of a bread substitute. Some people call it oopsie bread. My Aunt Mary refers to it as oopsie bread because I guess the recipe's been out there longer than people think. So I've used 3 eggs. I've divided them into 2 separate bowls. My egg yolks in one bowl, my egg whites in another bowl. In the egg whites, I have just a dash of cream of tartar. And in my egg yolks, I have just a dash of Himalayan sea salt. So to make this recipe, I'm actually going to use plain Greek yogurt. You can also use the vanilla Greek yogurt. The last time I made this, I used the vanilla Greek yogurt, the 000 Oikos, and it was delicious. But you're going to add a 1/3 cup to the yolks. So we're going to set the yolks aside for now. And what we're going to do is, with the egg whites, we're going to create a meringue. So if you've ever made lemon meringue pie or anything like that, when you make a meringue, the goal is to get stiff peaks to form in your egg whites. So I'm gonna take a hand mixer, and you're just gonna mix with the cream of tartar, like I said, just a dash, about 1/8 of a teaspoon or so in the bottom of this, and you're gonna mix them till you get stiff peaks. And that usually takes about 4 minutes or so. So we're just gonna work on this, and I'll show you a couple minutes progressed. You'll see this is about a minute in on high. This is what it looks like. But we're talking stiff peaks, like on top of a meringue pie. So keep going. All right, we have our meringue with stiff peaks, as you can see here. Kind of looks like Cool Whip. Ain't going anywhere. It's nice and set in there. So we're gonna set this aside, and I'm gonna use the same hand mixer that I used for this to beat together my egg whites, or my egg yolks and my yogurt. Remember, there's just a dash of Himalayan sea salt in here as well. If you have a second mixer, or if you have 2 hands, you've got another partner helping you out, you can do this at the same time, because it really doesn't require much. You just need a really quick whip. And I don't even need to do it on high, like I did the egg whites. I'm just gonna get this all mixed in real well. I'm just spinning my bowl, as you can see here, just so that I get everything along the edges. All right, we got that all together. Now we're gonna get rid of the mixer, and you're gonna grab a spatula. Your next step is to fold the egg white mixture into the egg yolk mixture. We're gonna do about half at a time, so I'm just gonna cut a line down the middle and scoop everything to the one side of the line. And you wanna gently fold, because you don't wanna over mix it, but you want the consistency. So you just go around the edges and fold the egg whites into the egg yolk mixture. And once you get a good mix on that, you're gonna fold in the other half. While I was getting my yolks and whites separated, I also heated my oven to 300 degrees, and I prepped a baking pan with parchment paper. So I sprayed the pan, or cookie sheet. You can use a jelly roll pan, or you can use a cookie sheet, and you spray it with a little bit of nonstick cooking oil, and then place a piece of parchment paper on top. Now, if you have a silicone mat, those work really well as well. And then you don't need to spray it and put parchment paper on it. But this is just to help keep the mixture from sticking to your pan when you go to bake it. So again, I have a prepared baking sheet ready to go. And I'm just going to continue to fold in the egg white mixture to the yolk mixture. And it kind of looks like, I don't know, vanilla pudding a little bit. Doesn't taste like vanilla pudding. It's raw eggs, don't eat it. Don't lick it off your fingers either. Raw eggs. Especially if you're pregnant. Okay, so this is what my mixture looks like. Here's what my pan looks like. Pretty easy. This is 6 servings or 6 dollops, I guess you could say, of the bread. I'm just taking a pretty big spoon here, and I'm just going to start portioning these out so that there's 6 on my pan. They don't really spread wide. You have to spread them wide yourself. So I will kind of get a better angle here so you can see how we're doing this here. But you want to use the entire mixture for just these 6. So what you're doing is creating a little circle here. Because remember, we're trying to make these look like bread. So it's kind of like a mixture. I don't want to waste any of it here. It's kind of like a bun. And I'm trying to make it look as bun-like as possible. My circles are not very good today. Geometry, not my specialty today. But that's okay, because they will still taste good. I'm going to use as much as I can out of the bottom of this bowl. And just continue to smooth it out. Smooth out, make those round, make them pretty. Use everything I got in my bowl. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw these in the oven. It's prepared, it's ready to go, and I'm going to bake them for 20 to 25 minutes in the oven at 300. When I get them in the oven, I'm gonna keep my oven light on probably about 15 minutes in or so because I wanna see the edges brown up. So I'll show you what they're supposed to look like in a few minutes. All right, friends, I'm going to go ahead and pull the cloud bread out of the oven so you can see exactly what it looks like. Let me show you how brown it is. I did let it go a little bit longer than the 25 minutes. So, you see here. Ooh. Go ahead and turn my oven off. And we're going to pull it out so you can see what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? What I've basically done is I've souffled some eggs. So I'm going to go ahead and let this cool on the pan for just a couple minutes, and then I'm going to convert it over to a wire rack so that I can get, so that they can cool with the ventilation below. But you can see it makes it for easy cleanup. And all I have to do is scoop them and put them onto a wire rack. So this is my recipe for cloud bread. If you guys like it, please share it with your friends and send me some comments. Thank you so much and have a great day.